And welcome back, Crypto Hulk channel. Yes, the IRS. The IRS wants to just make up guidelines as they go. There's no laws to back up what they say. They just come out with something. Well, we feel every Tuesday from now on, everybody gets taxed 15%. It's just the law. No, it's not. It's the IRS is full of shit. That's what it is. On this channel, we go over facts, we go over laws, and that's what we base things on instead of people's opinions. Definitely not mine. But on my show, we look at what is the law and how is it applied. It's that simple. If you don't have crypto laws, which we do not have in the United States, then you can't make decisions. Judges, like this, hey, this latest Ripple judge hearing, whatever you want to call it. I call it fake trial, but the judge did not provide guidance because we have no crypto laws. Now, the new people that don't understand what I'm saying, I'm going to tell you, in the United States, we have no crypto laws. So these two judges that made some decision on the Ripple deal, it's all just fake. It doesn't mean shit, okay? Today, I'm going to show you the United States Code. We're going to go over it. And nowhere in there is anything about crypto definitions. What is crypto? What is staking? What is this? What is that? There's nothing to define what the things are. See, a judge cannot make a decision about a cryptocurrency because it doesn't exist in the law. It's that fucking simple. Now, the other channels won't be talking about this because they don't even know what we're talking about here. I've only said for about 3.5 years, we have no crypto laws in the United States. I've only said this for like 3.5 fucking years. I said it's been a fake trial for 3.5 years. Because we see Congress, I'm going to let people know that don't know. Let's take it back to like 8th grade, 9th grade. I know, real complicated. I'm not talking first year law school today or whatever, graduation from law school. We're talking 8th or 9th grade level. This is where we're at, 8th to 9th grade level. There's something called the, maybe you heard of it, legislative branch of the United States. You might have heard of it. Hope to God you have. If not, that's the reason you're fucking lost. The legislative branch in the United States creates laws. Just thought I'd put that out there, all right? I know it's very difficult. I know I'm bringing some new next level shit that other channels are like, well, let's call Jeremy Hogan or John Deaton. Let's suck their little wee-wee. You don't need a lawyer to understand this fucking shit. It's too easy. So these other channels that say, well, I'm not a legal analyst. I can't, you can't do anything except get, bribes from credit investor advertisers. But let's look at this. Congress makes laws. I'm going to make this very simple. For the low IQ people making YouTube videos, I'm going to make this very fucking simple. It's not tough at all. Congress makes laws. They're called the legislative branch. Oh, shit. That's a major truth bomb, Crypto Hulk. The president can look at a bill and determine, I like it, I don't, I sign it, okay. And what does the judges do? What does the judicial do? It determines whether a law is, valid or not, okay? It interprets laws that Congress has made and determines whether they're constitutional or not. Congress can make a law. It doesn't mean it's constitutional. That's where the judges come in, okay? So we have this little checks and balances going on. Judges, like in the Ripple case, cannot make a finding because Congress has not made a definition. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk. This is definitely some next level shit. Judges, let me repeat for slow people. Judges cannot make a finding like they did in the Ripple case because Congress has not made definitions. Oh shit. Yes, this is really not difficult. We have no crypto laws and anything from the government. There's no definition. You have no framework from which a judge to render a decision. Oh, hello. Now we're hearing it. And again, not complicated shit. Really fucking basic 8th, 9th grade level technical shit going on here on Crypto Hulk channel. It's kind of frustrating. We got all these people in the government. Just now, they passed a bill which becomes law about we can hold our hardware wallets and shit. Just now, we're working on some kind of crypto transparency law or something like. But technically, right now, there's nothing. It's like it's fascinating to me. Crypto's been around since around 2008, 9. What, 14 years? We have no laws. Can you think of anywhere in the world in the United States where there's not a law on something? There's a law that says you can't stay out too late. You cannot skateboard in certain parking lots, right? You can't turn your music in your car up too loud. There's all these laws. But we have no laws for 14 years on cryptocurrency. Like, seriously? Why do you think that is? I've already discussed it in another show. I'll move on. Just something that's food for thought. Carol P says, do you think Australia would have a similar system in regards to this also? The Australian ATO and laws are way behind here also. The reason is because our government is Ripple. I've already broken this down already. Our government is Ripple. Our government is pretending to be a company. Just so I'd put that out there. I'm not getting into it. That's a whole nother show. I've already done the show a lot of times. First person to show up today, 1970 legend. Then Lee Hay. Angel X was there. Gordon Logan. England's back again. Helio Bob is here. Gatekeeper. Crown, welcome to the members video live stream there, Crown. And where are we at? We got Johnny Waves. It's a delay tactic. There's definitely a delay. Oh, that that leads us to remember. So last night I've been saying it seems like there's a delay. I said of 2 to 3 years. Like from my deep dives, I'm seeing stuff from 2014. Oh, we've got a red light going off here. Red pill. Ticket out of the Matrix. What do we got here from Jeremy? Says, been fighting this payment button. Anyway, good morning, my people. Jeremy, thank you very much for that. It's very, very generous. Kind of shocking at this time in the morning. I don't really have a comeback on what to say. It's part of my brain's like, I don't understand. But thank you very much. It helps me focus on doing what I do best, is deep diving rather than trying to figure a way to get around YouTube. Like I have somebody very close to me, let's say like a friend, who's a paid member of the channel, who can't type a comment. Somebody I've known for like over 30 years. So they're a friend of me. they're let's just say they're a friend. They're on my show and they're like, dude, they call me up. I can't even leave a comment or give you a $5 donation or whatever it is. So I instructed them to call their local police department, and we're going to start that process. I don't know if this person will follow through, but I told them to do that. We'll start with that. We'll go to the district attorney who will file charges or at least investigate the matter at a minimum. But yeah, it's just shit I got to deal with. I said, yeah, I got to deal with competition from all around the world in the crypto space, and then I got to fight YouTube at the same time. I'm like, really? What the fuck? So yeah, obstacles we got. Let's go over the first article. The IRS. Wow, what a bunch of dumb fucks. Look, I tell you, I'm an equal opportunity offender. If you work for the United States government, don't worry, I'm getting around to your department because I'll have to fucking put that down as well. TK is a member of the channel. Yes, sirree. There's your article. Let's go over this, shall we? And then we're going to go to the United States Code. I'm going to show you how there is nothing in the United States law about crypto. So the IRS can go suck a little smoky. IRS issues cryptocurrency tax ruling. See, that's exactly right. I'll give it that. The IRS can issue whatever kind of tax ruling they want. Doesn't mean we have to follow it, okay? They talk about staking rewards, which is not in the United States Code. The IRS talks about staking rewards is now taxable. But what's interesting is there's nowhere in the United States Code, there's nowhere in the United States law in general about what is staking, what is yield farming, what is crypto, what determines a crypto security token that differs from a commodities token, which you see what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing there about a stable coin. Like, what is a stable coin? What determines what a stable coin is, and when does it become a security? There's nothing there. So the IRS can issue whatever kind of rules they want, and they can go suck a fat dick as well, because I'm not paying them a fucking dime. That's just how it works. Until we have law, the IRS is not saying a fucking thing. It's that simple. I'm not being mean or indignant or whatever it is. I'm just stating facts. See, I work with facts. I don't care what the IRS says, Department of Justice, United States Attorney's Office, Treasury, FinCEN. I don't fucking care what they say. Everybody says something. You say something, I say something, she said, who the fuck cares what label you have? So you work for the government and you're at some agency. So fucking what? What Crypto Hulk cares about is, what does the law say? What does the law say about crypto? And that's zero, zilch, nada, nothing. So therefore, the IRS can say whatever. The IRS can make whatever rules. They can say, like, every Monday at 3 p.m., Crypto Hulk will do whatever. And I'll be like, go fuck yourself. That's just how it works. If it's not in the law, it doesn't exist. And that's how we do things in the real world. It's called reality. You should check on it sometimes, IRS. All right, let's continue. The IRS taxes cryptocurrency staking rewards as income upon gaining control of tokens. Well, all that's great, blah, blah, blah. The IRS, blah, 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 under IRS code section, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't need to hear none of that fucking shit. What I need to hear is we in the United States have crypto regulations and definitions and all that, which we do not have. It's called reality. Next, the quote guidance of the IRS applies to individual investors and staking services by exchanges. Bullshit. They can't say anything at all. U.S. agencies scrutinize staking platforms as possible securities. Let me repeat that. U.S. agencies, well, whoever the fuck they are, does not concern me. Zero fucks given. But let's read the sentence here. United States agencies, whoa, they scrutinize staking platforms as possible securities. Right there, there's where they admit they don't know what's going on. See, right here's the proof. Possible security. So that's like you're either pregnant as a woman or not. I guess nowadays, if you're a man, you can be pregnant or not too, right? If you just imagine it, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. So if you're a man who's 45 and thinks that you're a Chinese girl that's 12, all things will go well. I mean, it's like a bastardized Disney song, but this is what the IRS is trying to do. If we just think that it's a security, and then we can tax it. This whole government is so fucked. I swear. So U.S. agencies think that a something crypto is a possible security. They think it is. Well, they can think all they want. And they can think that I'm going to pay a tax on it, and then I'm going to think about not doing that, you know? So here it all unfolds. U.S. agencies scrutinize staking platforms as possible securities. Ladies and gentlemen, they don't even fucking know. Possible securities. Let me tell you something. This is so fucking stupid. I've worked in law enforcement just a little bit in my career. Patrol deputy, custody deputy. I've worked in probation. I've worked in correction. Not a big deal. I've worked as in the state level Supreme Court. Not a big fucking deal, right? Guess what I had to deal with? I had to deal with something called facts. 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 Yes, I know facts. And when I went before the judge, I had to have facts based on what? The law, not my opinion. So here when the government's like, it's possible, these staking platforms are possible securities. That shit is a fucking joke. The IRS urged for clear crypto tax guidelines. Here's the second opportunity. They don't even know what's going on. The IRS urged for clear crypto tax guidelines. They don't even know what the fuck is going on. Yep, Crypto Hulk, you're kicking their ass today, just like your title says. When I worked at the state level Supreme Court, and I had court cases that I worked with. When I presented before the court my case, guess what? I had to have facts. I can't say, Your Honor, there's a possible violation in this person's probation. Your Honor, it's very possible the district attorney, it's either, Your Honor, here's the facts. The district attorney made a mistake by doing A, B, or C. Your Honor, my client here made a mistake when they did such and such. Okay. It's not possibly this, possibly that. See, that's the problem. And I'm not going to get into reading this whole IRS article because I just summarized it already. It didn't take long. You got 1, 2, 3 bullet points. 3 bullet points start this article off, and that's where I'm going to finish right there. I can go through and say the IRS has issued a ruling statement that cryptocurrency investors who receive participating blah blah. That doesn't mean look. Let's just stop it with all the dumb shit and focus on facts. What are the facts, Crypto Hulk? The fact is we have no crypto laws in this country. Number 2 fact, the IRS cannot make guidelines regarding crypto Because of rule number one, I just said we have no crypto laws. So therefore, number two doesn't work. Very simple shit to figure out, not complicated at all. The IRS even says the IRS urged for clear crypto tax guidelines. So our government has to make the move, not the IRS. So the IRS can come out with whatever guidelines they want. The IRS can come out and say, if you have a pink bunny at your house, you got to pay us $100 this year. Those are IRS guidelines. They mean nothing if they're not backed by law. Currently, right now, we have no law. So therefore, the IRS guidelines are not backed. Means you don't have to listen to them. And in response, when they ask you, have you ever bought, sold, whatever crypto, it's none of their fucking business. Because why? Here we go again. Crypto does not exist in the law. It's that simple. And right now, I'm going to check some comments, and then we're going to go look in the law. You don't need to be a lawyer to figure this out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, I'm not grateful to all the crypto attorneys helping us on this channel. Let me name their names and I can kiss their ass. That's why that guy does that. You ever notice? Oh, we're just so thankful for this person. We're just thankful for that. This guy is the 80-year-old hooker. We all know what channel he runs. I don't need to mention names. Everybody knows. But this motherfucker is like the 80-year-old hooker that kisses up to everybody. He's like, Charles Hoskins, I've never said a bad word about you. Can you unblock me, please? I'm like, who the fuck? Who cares about Charles Hoskins? Hey, Charles, you can block me too. I don't fucking care. I don't even know who you are. You run some broke down ass crypto company called what? Cardano? I don't even know who that motherfucker Charles is. Oh, but I never said a bad word about him. And Charles, I was protecting you in the XRP when people were saying bad shit about you. Charles, please unblock me. I'm like, wow, is this dude really fucking begging for Charles to unblock him? Hey, Charles, I don't care if you block me or not. I don't care if I have half the country that doesn't love my fucking channel. I don't care. Get it? I'm not going to kiss ass like that dumb motherfucker that has his own YouTube channel who's just begging, Charles, unblock me, please. That's so fucking embarrassing. People do that shit on YouTube. Alrighty then. Wait a second. We got a lot of people. Wait a second here. Before we get into the law, so we got Jeremy was the last one. TK, I read that one off. Jeremy has been a member for 9 months. Becoming a member is the best decision I ever made. And then you got 1970s legend who gave 10 people a membership. Yeah, the memberships are starting to go up, I do have to admit. Han Solo got a member. SJ got a membership. Chris Rickard. Conga Crimson, Jason Miller, Matthew Stoddard, Jorge Maldonado, Without Queen, and Gas Car. They all got memberships by 1970s legend. Jeremy looks like he gave 5 people memberships. Okay. I can 6-eye. Ragnar Nystrom, Eric Allen, Travis Leach, Rookie Plays. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 5 people got memberships by Jeremy. Jeremy again pops up on the scene. Making up for missing class. Oh, behave. Would give you an apple, but that is kind of impossible. Yeah, I agree. So a little money works, I hope. We could probably exchange that apple for money. I'll go with that deal today. between most important show on YouTube right here. Oh, we're about to get real important here in a minute. Jeremy, when we start busting out the United States code, and Crypto Hulk shows you the United States code section 31, United States code 31. And we're going to look through there and see that, well, there's nothing here about cryptocurrency. Well, that's very interesting, Crypto Hulk. We're going to go to the section in the United States code regarding money. And we're going to see that nowhere in that whole area is any kind of crypto or nothing. We're going to get in this code section for payments, or there's nothing in there. We'll see. Stacy Coleman gave 5 people memberships. And those 5 people are Andres Killuminati, Vincent Paul, Danny Diaz, JVU 420. Those are the 5 people that got a membership. Josh Hurst. It's possible Ginsler loves to sit on little smokies. Oh, behave. It's more than possible. Okay, I'm trying to get that image out of my head, please. Let me think of something else. Let me think of something else. Oh, yeah, got that right, buddy. Uh, AITCH. First live one in a while for me. Well, welcome back. Thanks for your donation to the channel. So now we're going to the United States code. All right. Here's where the IRS is supposed to get their power from. But they don't. So they just try to make shit up as they go. Just like Gary Gensler tries to make shit up. We got Hot Mad. Wow, I never paid for a comment, but when Hulk started busting out Disney too. when, when Hulk started busting out Disney tunes, you gotta show some love. Who wants more singing from Hulk? Hey, that ain't gonna happen, man. I don't care how much you pay. Okay, focus now. Here's your United States, the Office of Law Revision Counsel, United States Code. In the United States Code, it starts from Title 1, which is general provisions, Title 2, the Congress, etc. Goes all the way down. Talks about Title 17 is copyrights. Title 18, crimes and criminal procedure. Custom duties, education. Title 21 is food and drugs. If you look through all the code titles, the only thing that's near cryptocurrency is Title 31. And what is that? Money and finance, right? You'd think you don't have to be an investigator to figure out that title. Out of all these titles, we can look through them right now. We can look through it real quick. Is there any section in any of these titles that you'd think if you had something called cryptocurrency and DeFi and shit, you'd think it would be in Title 31? But go ahead, take a little look from titles 1 to 30. Where would, if you were just look, where would you put cryptocurrency, staking, yield farming, definitions of crypto shit, electronic money? That's what Ripple was called. And so if you were to look through titles 1 through 31, where logically would you put crypto? Well, for me, it would be under money and finance, right? It's definitely not going to be under Title 14, Coast Guard. It's definitely not going to be under Title 23, highway laws, right? Makes sense. It's not going to be under Title 27, intoxicating liquors. Okay, definitely not going to be there. It's definitely not going to be under Title 29, labor. Logically, if the government had crypto laws, regulations, and all that, if that then it would be under Title 31, logically. From what I see here, Title 31 is what we're going to be talking about for a little bit here. What I'm trying to show you is this, and even under Title 31, we have no crypto laws and regulations. Therefore, the IRS can go suck it. Okay? Just how it goes. The IRS can go buy a dirty little bag of little smokies, start sucking them. They can. Because under the United States Code, that's where crypto would be if we had laws. So we're going to take a little look-see here. And you got Title 32 all the way down to Title 54 as well. On the other end here at the bottom, you have Title 35, patents. You have Title 38, veterans benefits. Title 49, transportation. Okay. I think I made my point. The only title out of the 54, the United States Code has 54 titles. The only title where crypto would fit would be under money and finance, right? It seems pretty obvious there. It doesn't take a genius. I don't need to be a lawyer or I don't need to be a financial advisor to help you figure that shit out. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Everything in the show is fake. Even this United States Code section, and I know where it says uscode.house.gov. I photoshopped all of that. This whole show's fake. Don't believe a word I say. Yeah, if I tell you to buy something, don't buy it. Let me move on because this disclaimer shit is fucking stupid. If you don't know whether I'm telling you the truth or not, you shouldn't even be investing in crypto. Title 31. We're going to go through it just a little here. So, money and finance. Subtitle 1, if you click on it, it's called General. And under General, you have 9 chapters. Definitions, Department of the Treasury, the budget, breaks all this shit down. I don't see nothing about crypto there. We'll go to subtitle 2 called the budget process. I'm going to click on that. Under the budget process, we have chapters 11 through 15. Nowhere in there is any mention of crypto or anything like it. Now we're getting into subtitle 3, financial management. You click on that. And under financial management, you have chapters 31 to 38. 31 being public debt, depositing and keeping money, accounting and collection claims, and lastly, administrative remedies. And then prompt payment. Nowhere in there about crypto. Let's go to subtitle 4 of Title 31. Subtitle 4 is called money. Let's see if it's in there. We click on that. Under money, we have 2 chapters, 51 and 53. Under chapter 51, we have coins and currency. Okay, well, maybe crypto's in there. And we look. Under coins and currency, it's not there. You have monetary system. Okay, so we have under chapter 51, coins and currency. And chapter 51 is under title 31. So we look at monetary system, subchapter 1. Let's look at that. Okay, shall we? So I'm going to click on it. Monetary system. You have decimal system, standard weight, and legal tender. Don't think crypto is going to be in there. Let's go on. Let's go on to subchapter 2 called General Authority. Clicking on that. General Authority. There's about 10 sections here or so. Minting and issuing coins, metals, denominations, ton of the United States currency notes. That would be interesting, but still not crypto. Silver, transferring gold and gold certificates, gold. It's not in subchapter 2. Let's go on to Subchapter 3, United States Mint. Down below, we look. Subchapter 3 of Chapter 51 of Title 31. There's nothing in there. There's like five or six, seven sections, nothing at all. I'm going to skip through the remaining portion of this. You got the subchapter 4, Bureau of Engraving and Printing. Definitely not in there with crypto. Subchapter 5, miscellaneous. That's where it could be, right? Let's look, see if there's crypto in miscellaneous section. No. Conversion of currency of foreign countries, counterfeit currency, state taxation. No. Lastly, monetary transactions, Chapter 53. Credit, monetary expansion, records, reports, money laundering, subchapter. Okay, lastly, there's general assistance, administration, miscellaneous. We're going to stop right there. I've bored you enough, okay? Bored you enough. What I've just shown you, what I've just proven to you is in the United States Code. That's where the IRS needs to go for guidance. Before the IRS can provide rules and guidance, they need to go here. They're not going here. What are they doing? They're making up shit as they go. Okay? This shit's not complicated. We don't need law degrees to show you this. It's called common fucking sense. A thing that these other YouTubers don't have. So we're looking through the Office of the Law Revision Council. We're looking at what's called the United States Code. Okay? If you get in trouble in the United States, some of you guys used to be on federal probation and corrections and stuff. And I'm glad that you're trying your best to stay out of trouble. It's my job to help make you rich. So I don't care if you're broke, you got out of a correctional institution, and you don't know what the fuck. My channel is here for you to show you how to get rich, so you can get better treatment and stuff. Find out ways to keep yourself from getting back into trouble again. But I'm showing you how right here. It's United States Code. We just examined the United States Code. We've gone through titles 1 through 54. We determined that the only title where crypto would be is in 31, and that title is Money and Finance. And we looked through the different subtitles in there and chapters, and there's nothing whatsoever about crypto laws, definitions, So therefore, we can now conclude reasonably that our government doesn't have any, whether they're the Justice Department, FBI, U.S. Attorney's Office, Treasury, FinCEN, this, that. There's nothing in this United States Code. So therefore, our governmental agencies are just kind of acting and doing what the fuck they want, not based on law, because we have no crypto laws and definitions. Crypto Hawk's the only one who's been saying this for 3.5 years, okay? Now we're outside of that section. I'm back on the top chat again. That little deep dive is over. Some of you some of you wanted me to go into a little deep dive like that to show you. So now you can see, now you know there's something called United States Code. I've showed you it, and there's nothing in there with crypto. Like we said, the closest thing would be like money and finance, where it's not even in there. It's definitely not under veterans or highways or Social Security. There is no crypto laws in our law. I just clearly showed you that right there. So when you get a letter from the SEC telling you that you can't sell crypto or you can't buy crypto, when you get a letter from the IRS saying you can't do the same either, you say, okay, thanks for letting me know that. Can we show up in court so you can show the judge you have no authority to tell me what the fuck to do? Can you tell me under what United States Code section? Because me and you just went over it. Me and you just went over this fucking shit. If you're in court, if you get a letter from any government agency, well, you're in violation of IRS code section. Da, 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 da. You could say, well, you're violating my civil rights. Oh, what the IRS is doing is violating your civil rights. What the SEC is doing to Coinbase, what the SEC is doing to all these crypto companies right now is violating their civil rights. What the SEC is doing to these companies is violating your civil rights. So therefore, technically, all of you that are watching, if you have been hurt, if you have, see, it's your civil right to be able to buy XRP right now. If any of you wanted to buy XRP and you couldn't, you could technically file a civil rights lawsuit against the United States SEC. Now, it would be better done in a class action kind of form where you join up with, 50,000, 100,000 other people. Kind of like the amicus brief for the John Deaton lawsuit, to get the people in on this lawsuit thing. It's best to do something like that. But when your government has no crypto laws and regulations, which we just went over in the United States Code, and then your government continues to prevent you from buying certain cryptos or from selling or whatever, that's a violation of your civil rights. I just thought I'd let you know. Okay. When you have no laws on the books, you don't have authority to tell people what the fuck to do. And if you tell people what to do and you don't have laws, guess what that is? I think it's called United States Code section 18 or 21. It's called violation of civil rights under color of authority. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. Serious? Yeah. I think it's U.S. Code section 18 or 21, somewhere in there. I can't remember exactly. It's been 23 years since I worked for the Department of Justice. It's been a long time. So I tend to forget shit. It's not important to me. But under U.S. Code 18 or 21, it's a violation of your civil rights under color of authority. What does that mean, color of authority? That means when you work for the government and you violate somebody's civil rights, that's one thing. That's color of authority. If I violate your civil rights and I say, I'm not going to let you vote, and I capture you, and so if that would be like kidnapping but again, I'm violating your civil rights, so I'm not allowing you to do what you need to do. And the government can do it, and when they do it, it's under color of authority. So there's your little law lesson for today, Crypto Hulk. Let me look at Josh Hurst. It's possible Ginsler. Okay, whoa, that's a bad image. I don't want to see that one. First live, Hot Mad. Okay, Hot Mad. Thanks for your donation to the channel. Okay, I read that one already. Lakey XRP. Late for the show. Thank you for that donation. And your tardy slip is A-OK. Everyone, thanks everyone for the $1.99 donation. Everyone. Thank you, everyone. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Department of Just Us, Not You. That's pretty true. You get the point. I think I'm going to wrap the show up with that. This is just like major important. And I wanted to just take whatever time it took for this. You have a United States government that's violating your civil rights every day by not allowing you to get whatever cryptos. They're violating your civil rights every day, telling you need to pay tax and forcing you to pay tax on crypto. That's illegal. The IRS gets its authority from the United States Code, which there's no definitions in there. So therefore, the IRS can't do anything. Okay? Very simple. Very simple to follow my line of reasoning here. It's based on facts, which was the United States Code, which is why I showed you all this stuff. It would be Title 18. So United States Code Section 18, Title 18, if you were to click in there, you'd see something about violation of civil rights under color of authority. So that's under Title 18. I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole nother separate show. It has nothing to do with this right here. Well, in a way, if Gary Gensler is preventing you from doing shit, it's under color of authority. So that's civil rights. Technically, everybody who cannot buy XRP, everybody who wanted to buy XRP but couldn't earlier, can file a civil rights violation against the United States SEC. Very simple. Go into United States Code Section 18 and look that up for yourself. But I'm done with the little legal discussion. Very, very, very entry-level law class for today. And with that, I will see you all on my PM show at about 7 p.m. Pacific time.